Okay. Hi, Anna. Hi, Eve. Hi. Happy 11/11. Hi, Annie. I'm gonna put my glasses away. How are you guys? How was your day? I joined Claudia's live. Michael's doing this live on Rumble. So it was really great on Rumble. Like it's like 11/11 streaming, like a banner. And we had three of us that were live. It took me a minute because I didn't have my Rumble account. I had to create a Rumble account. Hi, Eric. Hi, Claudia. WM. How are you guys? Hi, Lauren. You're live on my Rumble now. Okay, great. Awesome. 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 It's quite an interesting neighborhood. It's like I'm like the billionaires don't have it any better. Like it was hard to find parking. You know what I mean? Like we're all in the same boat here. I'm like they don't, you know what I mean? And there's not like a nearby grocery, you know. I had to stop at a place, several blocks away. It's like, I wouldn't wanna live here, you know? And, yeah, so I'm just gonna walk up to the door. I'm pretty sure I can just ring the bell. Um, if not, I'm gonna find a way to go around to the coastal side and come in on the other side, but I think I'm gonna do it this way. Hi, Lucid X. You made it home on time. Oh, fantastic. Claudia was going to the Hudson, I think, too, but maybe you didn't because it was snowing there, to put her crystals in the Hudson River. Go get your crystals blessed. Hi, hi, hi. Not blessed, but Claudia's going to put holographic healing tools right into these crystals. Wherever you put them, you're just like beaming the signal of healing. It's so amazing, which of course we're doing anyway. But hi, Alan. Deb, hi, 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 hi. Oh, it's so good to have you guys here. Hi from Sydney. Hi. Hi, Charles. Charles is in England. Charles, I so appreciate your presence. Y'all, I appreciate you guys so much. I'm gonna cry. See, I'm gonna cry. But it's real. Bring 11/11 magic. Exactly. 11/11 magic. It's a major portal today. So I can just feel it. I can feel the changing of the guard is here. This is it. Like we're here. And I just keep picturing him opening the door. It's just like an opening the door, like a portal. Like, look, we can hang out and have a beer. CC's live was so great. Content carrier here. He was having beer before noon over in Belgium, which best beer. Oh, but Ireland with the Guinness. You are not alone. I am not alone. I feel you guys right here. Hi, Pamela. Good to see you. Oh, there are tears of appreciation. Thank you guys so much. We are not alone. We are, as Claudia sent me this beautiful article, it's a heterarchy, not matriarchy even, or patriarchy. It's a heterarchy. We all lead. It's equal, we are all royalty. We are the remembering ones, as Oracle said, where it's the return of the original ones. And on Claudia's live and Michael's live, we were talking about purple and the purple revolution, like politics blending red and blue, and that's all over now. And purple is like an ecclesiastical color, but it's the new and old royalty returning and taking our seats. And God, I didn't know what I was going to wear. And then I found this dress. It's all silk. This woman in Topanga Canyon. She was so beautiful. She called me an angel. I called her an angel. Look at this hand-dyed, hand-pressed with flowers. Isn't that gorgeous? I toned it down. I was going to wear a little like crown thing, but I decided not to. More approachable. I don't look too intimidating, too beautiful. You know what I mean? And we decided not to have Douglas, who ends up being it's Randolph. In case anybody who's been with me from the beginning remembers Randolph, but Douglas is Randolph, and he was going to be with me, but um, I I was like, no, I think it's just me going right up to the door. No more fear, no more hesitation, no more delay. It's time to connect. It's time for the convergence. Thank you. It's 12 somewhere. Screw 5 p.m. Exactly. I had so many Guinnesses. I don't drink much. I drink like a beer a month. But in Ireland, most nights I had a beer. It was great. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Wildfire Rose. Just happened to open my computer and the timing was here. Yay. It's always happy hour somewhere. Exactly. Enjoy those beers. Synarchy. That's it. Love you so much too. Angels are there with you. Love you. Love you too, Eve. You were such an inspiration. You all are such an inspiration, Margaret. Oh my God. Cece. You guys are like, I mean, I can't wait. I can't wait to all be together. You know, it's like we've all been doing this work on our own, and boy, is it like even better that I'm going to be all teary walking to his door. That's appropriate, right? It's just messy. I ended up wearing my Blundstone boots. They have Ireland dirt on them. They're literally like caked in dirt. I didn't take it off for just showing up real and raw and authentic. But gosh, I'm just like wouldn't be here without you guys. And we're all just right here. As Cece was saying, like, how could we be apart? We've never been apart. Couldn't be apart if we tried. So you lifted me here. You did it. We did it. And I've been seeing him answer the door. I wasn't seeing it before, but now I see it. And yeah, so that's why it's just me. It's beautiful. Flower power, exactly. Oh my God, I'm like flower powered, aren't I? I mean, how many flowers did she put in this? There's a big spot of green too. It's like, oh, it's just gorgeous. Get some green eyeshadow on. 7 p.m. there, Anna. How was did you go to Hill of Tara, or are you there now? Anna was going to go to Hill of Tara. Yeah, those who don't know, Anna and I met in Ireland. It was so beautiful to hug. Tears are merely the showing the heart of compassion. Thank you. They're all coming together thanks to you, Meg. Deep, deep gratitude for all you're doing. Thank you. We are all coming together. Fascinating, Captain, but is it logical? It is. Bob, you make me laugh. It is logical. It is logical. It is utterly logical. It's scientifically proven that we're all one. We don't even, we're just 99.999% space, then some light codes. That's what we are. Utterly logical, provable, viscerally felt. We're just, you can feel it. You can feel the presence and the connection. Serendipitous that I was awake today and was able to wish you luck today. It's totally serendipitous. It was wet, so you didn't go, okay, well, you're here now. This is the spot. Reduce your carbon footprint, boycott cosmetics. Bob, I love you always have the idiosyncratic stuff. It's like the whole thing's going. Okay. 11:10. Here we go. I got my tea. I got my beer. I got you guys. Hold this better. Here we go. I just got my tear-stained face. There's a bunch of construction, like right at his house. So I don't know. It's kind of funny. So good to have you with me. So here's the deal. I'm gonna let him know we're alive, and then if when he answers the door, I will probably sign off. Right. So hey guys, do you know where 8:30 is?
8:30. 8:28. It's right here.
It's right here. Okay.
You're up?
Is this up?
Oh, it's up.
It could be. It's for the guy at 8:30.
Yeah, there's the.
Do I have to just walk? Can I walk down?
What are you looking for?
No. What's that? Do I have to go around?
Just be careful.
Okay, all right. I got boots on.
Somebody. Who are you looking for? Do you know?
Jack Dorsey.
Jack Dorsey?
Yeah, we have an appointment.
I think he might even be in here.
Or unless he has both houses that are here. Like he owns like 8:30 and the next one, the one neighboring. So I might be able to go right here.
Yeah, you might be. This one's completely on it.
Okay.
I'm sure I know.
All right, let me try this one. I'll go around that way. You like this, guys?
You can go.
How can I go?
Speak with the gentleman in the trailer right next door here.
Then the white trailer?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi there.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good. I am looking to knock on the door of 8:30 Camino Real. And where's the address?
There is no door.
There's no door.
What's going on? Yeah. For what?
I have an appointment with Jack Dorsey.
Oh. There's nobody here. The house is getting renovated over there.
There's 2 houses that he has here.
Yeah, there's someone here.
Okay.
The people here are the construction workers.
I see. Okay. All right. Well, maybe I had the wrong address.
You got a business card or something? What do you need?
I already contacted him, made an appointment. I'm on a live stream now. But yeah, we're my team's looking for a developer. So anyway, if he's not here, yeah, I'll tell him the backstory.
Why did you set up an appointment?
Just did
With
with myself.
you set up an appointment for yourself with yourself.
That with Jack, yeah.
Okay.
That's how it goes now.
Okay.
So anyway, looks like he's not here, and that's fine. I will I'll contact him another way. Okay. So it looks like there's just construction here, that nobody's here, which is hilarious. I don't know. I wonder if I should just like leave a note, but I don't know that he's here. So anyway, all right. Well, we can chat anyway. I love the like I wonder if it's his house that's getting construction done. I mean, it must be, because I can't get back there. But you know what I want to do is go around. I want to go around the other side. So I'm going to do it. I'm just going to walk around the other side. Well, he didn't answer the door. But energetically, we made contact. I told him I was going to his house. I've been tagging him about 1 million times. Dude knows. The thing is, here's the thing. It's already done. The old guard is already over. The new guard is here. Like, there's no doubt about this. Oh, it's a huge cliff. I'm going to just see what I can do here. I'm going to go to this park. Like, it's literally like I find it comical that they're holding on. Like, to me, it's like this is the most obvious thing in the whole world, that everything's shifted, that they don't have any power anymore, that the return is here. So I'm like, I'm just like, who's the one to just say it, just admit it out loud, you know? And it's pretty cool though. Let me look at the Golden Gate Bridge. Like, I get it. I get why people are here. You know what? A lot of these crystals in the water here. There's that famous frog. Pretty beautiful, huh? Look at that. Let me just see if I can climb down with my boots. Oh, I think I can. I think I can. So you know what I'm going to do? Let's see. Because I don't know that I believe them that nobody's there. I don't think I believe them. And so, like, of course, they're not going to like tell me he's there. But I'm going to go get a pen and paper and bring my tea and my beer, his tea and his beer, and our tea and our beer, and climb down and go around because I think I know which I've seen pictures of it, so I'm gonna know which house it is, and I'm gonna climb up or whatever. I'll see what I can do. See if there's a stairwell. Those guys are not gonna stop me. And I'm gonna bring a pen and paper so that I can leave a note in case he's truly not there. You know, it's like could just be in the backyard. And anyway, all right, that's the plan. So I'll stay on with you guys as long as I can. I love you. It's dramatic. We knew it was going to be a little drama, didn't we? We knew there was going to be drama. Maybe not too much. Our very breath is the most logical voice to be heard. Love it. The countdown begins. Keeps freezing. Putting up energy shields. Yeah. Yeah. I'm beautiful. I am strong. Thank you. You'll help me. Okay. I feel like that means like as you walk, may be gentle and kindly held and hand with a word being said. He recognizes those tears and wipes them with further kindness. Thank you. Did I walk by my truck? I did. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We come in peace, Jack. Exactly. That's what I wrote to him. We come in peace. We come bearing gifts. We come in peace. So glad I wore my boots. And I got a parking spot. So we're gonna see. It's gonna be dramatic. It's gonna be like Ireland, where we're like in the nature here. Let's see. Got a pen. Got a piece of paper. Do I have my? Papa, Dad was like, here's my truck. Papa was flowing water. My beloved truck. Been with me. All right. We're good to go. Me and my pup would we had so many adventures in this truck. Okay. Got my pen and paper, got my beer. You know what I'll do if he's not there? Is I'll pop a beer, just like Cece did, and we'll hang out and we'll talk newest designs. And we'll talk what we want Jack to do for us, for what we're just gonna do. The reason I chose Jack Dorsey, if people have, is because he's a developer and he's got a good heart. He wants to help. He on his bio on his Twitter it just says no state is the best state because he knows open source is the only way. But just like most of us, right? He's stuck on money, and so he's been working on Bitcoin. Block has made it, which used to be Square, has made it so that like today, like now, you can use Bitcoin, right? So small businesses can use it, and you can get gas with it and all that stuff. And that's an enormous liberation project that he's been working on, and it's great. And he created BitChat that works off of mesh program so that you don't need wireless. And in case the grid goes down, right, he created an app for that. Amazing. But he can't he hasn't gone all the way, and so he needs a guide who sees, right? An oracle, a person, a group of people who see that we can go all the way, right? So, and it's an open source world. We don't need money, so I mean, we'll just use it to transition. And then he's also given away, like proportionally, the amount of wealth he has. About as much as any other billionaire. Like, he's given away a huge portion, and he's chosen really well, and the spirit is right. Nonprofits are all problematic, but like he's chosen girls' education, for instance, and women's microeconomics, and food banks, and studying, universal basic income and stuff like that. So he's like, what's the solution, that gets us all free? But he's stuck on, can't quite see all the way to the gift economy. So I'm like, so it's like the designers and the developers, right? Those of us who see that, who design it, oh, look at this. Not quite sure how I get down. Might might have to put the phone down. I think I can do this though. I'm a climber, and I'm a pretty fearless gal. So we're gonna do the San Francisco style. We're gonna go zigzag. Am I gonna do this? How do I do it? Let's see. I'm gonna turn around. It's not the easiest holding the beer and the tea. Let's see if there's another way. So anyway, I've been seeing the one defector, somebody who like wakes up. It's like, oh my God, right, of course. Instead of upholding the system, even a kinder, friendlier matrix, we seed, we put the investment outside of the thing entirely, so that it's peer-to-peer, which he talks about all the time, decentralized peer-to-peer gifts that are outside the system, and that then just immediately sprout, right? Like, the only thing, if like in regenerative agriculture or something, right? The only thing we need to do is build the soil. And as soon as the soil is built, a few seeds, which are free because they self-replicate, or, it's just an endless supply of a plant in one plant. That's all we need to do. So anyway, it's like, it's so simple. It's literally just seeding, trying to find a way down.
Yeah, sure.
What do you think? Is there a way to do it?
Are you going down?
I want to go all the way down. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm looking for like the easiest pathway.
Oh,
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know yet.
We don't know. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you can go all the way down.
I think there's a way to do it. Yeah. I'm just kind of winging it.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. It'll be a fun show to watch. See,
There's a way?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
This is the tip.
Oh, you know what I can do is go.
You must be careful.
I know I must be careful. It's so true. I'm going to go down a little bit further. Maybe we'll just sit here and have a beer. Although, I don't know. I think I can do it. I think I might be able to do it. That's what I'm looking at. I don't know. I might be able to do it, but I can go over there. You know what I can do? I'll go back out to the road, I guess, and down and around. Except then I got the water. Like, I get why he lives here. It's very hard to. But I know exactly where that's the house right there in the corner with the construction. He bought 2 houses, and they're right on the cliff. And so, yeah, it's impossible if you're on the other beach to come across. Like, that's why you bought it. But this is doable. This is fucking doable. I just might not, I might have to put the phone down. It is pretty steep. All right. Well, I'm going to sit and have a beer and decide. I think I'm going to do it. Now, the problem is climbing up the other way. I don't think I can climb up. Well, I probably could climb up that cliff. I don't know. Let's look. And I got my boots. So that point, that's where it is. Then the house goes right up above it. If I can climb down this, I feel like I can climb up that. But I'm sure he's not. He wouldn't be here with the construction. That's true. That's true. So, okay. So we'll be here. We're going to have a beer. So this wasn't the moment to physically connect, but now I know. Now I can picture it. And I might just go try and like leave a note or something anyway. We'll see. But this is my setting. Have a beer. What do you guys think? What do you think my next move is? Our next move. I mean, we're already here. It's already done. I'm just like, I'm like, dudes, that's it's like choosing, like, you live in a prison camp and we could live on a playground, and you keep choosing the prison camp. I'm like, the playground's here. Let's have fun. So,
Yeah.
Hi, Tammy. Care Bear State, totally. Sounds like when rich people are about to be served and they are very much unavailable. Totally. Totally. You love my giggle. Oh, good. Why don't you record on the live stream what you would have told him and then post it on his X account? Okay, let's do that. Love it. We are one on the mountains, speaking freely. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe if you go back not on live, I think he didn't want to talk on live. Yeah. Well, the whole construction thing. I mean, it definitely is his house under construction. And so if I were him, I wouldn't be there. But there's a guy there. But it's the construction crew. Excellent suggestion, Claudia. Okay, here's exactly Ruby Place, but the politicians, Golden Gate Bridge, it's a metaphor. Archangel Michael is with you. Thank you. I'm gonna show you guys this again. Look at that. Look at this. So beautiful. Yeah, exactly. We just say it and it's done anyway. San Francisco will be great again. Yes, yes, yes. Everywhere will be great again, And I've been in LA now, in San Francisco. It's like everywhere I go, I'm just re-envisioning it all, And these houses can all, I mean, imagine it's all our homes, and then there's no idea of ownership anymore. So it's all just like, yeah, we're gonna go down to the beach. We're gonna go stay at this house. We are on the node of a point in time, and ain't it fun? Love you too, Maggie. Hi, Maggie. Okay, so I will definitely do that. Set the intention for all conscious awareness to return to Jack Dorsey and everyone else around the world, perhaps. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. That is the vision. That is the intention. That is the knowing that the return is here. And yeah, Jack is invited into that. Thank God for the God of giggle. Hi, Tyra. So for those just coming, it is time to turn ourselves inside out for the good of the whole. I'm just giving you guys my view here, but I'll go back. How that unfolds. Well, nice to know we are not alone. Yes, we have to work together no more. This is us versus them. Exactly. Hi, Emily. The crystals now carry a hologram to keep consciousness retrieval running. Beautiful. Sit down and slide. I know, I just don't want to ruin my dress. And then I'm looking at I'm looking at two things: that cliff to climb, which doesn't look good with the trees. I mean, smart to, he's like isolated himself. But I find it so sad. I find this so sad. It's like just a dude on a hill. It's very Ivory Tower. It's very Rapunzel. Let down your hair. Like, girl. you know. You've trapped yourself on a cliff. Um, it's just kind of wild. So, anyway, so I'll do that. I'll say what I was going to say. It's very, very simple. He's going to open the door and I'll just say, I come in peace and I come bearing Hobbit gifts. And to say here on my live, and I'm ready to shut it off. I was going to let him know, like, it was just temporary. I'm connected to dozens, we're connected to hundreds to thousands of New Earth designers. And that we have all the codes and all of the medicine to return Earth to Eden. And like, we've got free energy devices and machines that run forever, and all of the healing for everything that heals you, or everything that ails you. We've all of it. Between all of us, we got it covered. And then everybody we're connected to, we're it. We are the originals. We are the ones who remember. And I was just going to describe that just very briefly. We've got the designers. We're ready to go for an open source world, which I know you want. I know you want an open source world. I know you want real freedom, and we've got all the codes for it. And I think you are our number one developer. And that's what he is. He is a developer. He's a builder. That's what he does. He just keeps building businesses, and all of them are in the service of open source. They're in the service of the people. He's a map maker. He started out map making, and he was like this. There was a map missing. I was realizing as I was making maps, the people were missing. So Twitter was just like a map for people. It was a way for people to connect, and he thought of it like a map. And so I wanted to use that metaphor too, of like, we're the map makers. We have the map, and now we need you to develop it. Because he would so easily write the code for an open source internet, for Giftcoin, for however we want to do this transition. He's got a team of the best coders, the best developers out there. So we've got the design, he's got the development, and it's like, it's just that we're connected. Like my whole team, our whole team, and his whole team. And I keep seeing this convergence, like a spark, that convergence, just like like a flame lights. I wouldn't have said all that at the door, but sitting down, like, look, I'm going to show you the map. I'm going to show you all these people. Look at all these people I'm connected with. Look at the people you're connected with. Seed one of our visions. Now we're at got hundreds of people now who've written out their visions for the open source directory on TikTok and Substack, and new ones every day, people creating GoFundMes. And everybody's got the same dream, right? It's everywhere turns into a sanctuary. It's like, you seed one of those, seed one, to give me one of your billions. We spread it around and seed these communities. And who's not going to want to live in an open source community where everything's free and everybody's doing what they want? It's like what Jeremy Helm said about the internet. The people who win the internet are the ones who throw the best party. Well, the people who win the world are the ones throwing the best party. That's why homecoming party. That's why the vibe of, having a beer, because that's how we're meant to live. So I would show him the maps already. We've already got the blueprint. We've already got the design. We're architects. The outline's already done. We're just filling it in now. And we're all in position, right? Like, all of us are all over the world, and we all I mean, first of all, there's going to be this enormous migration and travel for everybody to find their alignments. But I would just show him. It was going to sit down and show him, like, look, we're ready to go. We just need the spark. You need the the development of the tools and the development of the sanctuaries, like pick one, and let's start. And who's not going to want to come to that party? The party where everything's open source, everybody's just doing what they want to do and living free. Like, yeah. And then billionaire after billionaire after billionaire will just start dumping money. To me, it's like, it's so simple. It's literally one return, right? So it's all stolen money, right? It's hoarded money. And like I say, it's like, if it's a body and the right side is hoarding all the blood, the right side is not healthier for it. The left side is deprived. The whole body is deprived. So, I would have explained those metaphors and just said, but if let's say you had that problem in the body and then one artery opened and then the body naturally returns to balance. Like we don't have to make people do this. We don't have to make the blood return to the left side. It'll just go. And I know that because we all know that instinctually, but I've been sitting with people for 30 years. I know people. I know everybody's born ready to make even, like Eden, like that's fulfillment is natural law. That's how we move. And we move that way individually and collectively because it's one. So just like a body is every position, every place we're in, it moves like a divine orchestra. It works like a divine orchestra. So do we obviously do. We do as a people and as a planet. We are Earth. We are one. So the artificial division and then the artificial hoarding, all of that, it's like just this, and it's like the dam in the river breaks, or like a pinprick in a water balloon, and the flood comes, and that's science. Like it's provable. It's not. This isn't theory. It's not philosophy. It doesn't take convincing. It literally just takes like a sit down. And so, anyway, that's what I would have said. And he's a very logical, Bob, to use your word, dude. And it's like, this is a very logical left brain thing. It's deeper than that. It's nonlinear as well, but it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how it's going to work, And so, yeah, for those who don't know, I'm not the only one who thinks Jack is a good contender for the pinprick, There's a bishop. I looked him up. He's not recorded, but the name is there. And there is his parish is real. Bishop, it's like a character. It's like a cartoon name, Bishop von Hohenberg or something. And he had a dream that he was to get, what was the word? Indignified. And there's a page on Substack called Indignified. And he didn't know that. He wasn't even on Substack. But he was like, what is indignified? And he looked it up and he found the Substack page and he's like, I need you to post this article for me. Like this bishop doesn't have a page. And the article is, you can go look it up. Jack Dorsey is Jesus Christ returned to earth. I think he's Joseph in terms of character, but the archetype. But it's the same. It's that he's got his finger on the pulse. He's not so checked out, so removed. He's right on the precipice of remembering the oneness, remembering that we can go all the way to completely open source. We don't need any of these old systems. And so me and the bishop, So I think I posted the article on Twitter, just saying, hey, there's a bishop who thinks you're Jesus Christ returned. No pressure. But yeah. So he had a dream. He was like, he said, I had to get indignified. And then he posted this thing. And the guy who runs the channel was like, I couldn't not post this thing. Like, it's too interesting that there's a bishop who had a dream that Jack Dorsey was going to wake everybody up. So, and then I was like, you seem a similar way, but it's Joseph, you know. Everybody always forgets about Joseph. But he was the real father, you know. He made Jesus, you know, he and Mary made Jesus what he was. And he was a builder, right? He was a carpenter. Well, that's what Jack is. He just builds and builds and builds. But developers without designers is the is the is what we have now, right? We don't have the feminine vision, the feminine oracle. Oh, there was a beautiful hawk that just went right over. If you have maybe you heard it on the thing. Uh, without the feminine oracle, without the design, the development, the build is wanting. You know, it's like building on sand. Um, and so, yeah, that's, and then you know, it's like Bitcoin is. I mean, we can convert all this stuff. Evan wrote Giftcoin to do that. We just need a developer for it, right? We have all the conversion tools available. We're ready to go, and everybody's consciously ready now. Like there's enough of us who get it, enough of us awake, enough of us completely disillusioned with the old system that, like, imagine Jack and I or whoever, right, getting on a live stream and just going like, it's like we just make the announcement. Here's what we're doing now, right? And we're he's donating his billion or whatever to this and this and this, and we're developing this, and we're developing a way to give easily, a gift rail. I mean, who's not going to want to be on board with that? Like, it's an undeniable shift. It's an undeniable return. No one's going to choose the old system. The only thing we need to do is just build the new. So, and I'm seeing way more on Substack. I'm seeing people, instead of like the constant talk about the old system and its limitations, it's now we're like, okay, right, what are we building? I'm like, it's right here. It's right here. It's like, it's just that. And then the whole thing, the tide turns. So it's already turned energetically. We're already there. I'm just a super practical hobbit. So I'm like, you know, knock, knock, you know, and I'm as Cece was saying, like, I don't have patience left. Like I'm a patient hobbit, but come on already. It's like, isn't it obvious we don't need any of this stuff? So, and you all have been so affirming in that, you know. Um, so anyway, I'm going to read your messages here and then drop out the front of this door. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it's definitely true that there's construction at his house, like, and it's major, major construction. So he has these two houses right there. So, you know what I mean? Like he's a billionaire. I'm pretty sure he's not going to be at his house during construction. Like it's a major construction. So fair enough. So it's like, I'll even know, who knows when he's coming back? Who knows, you know? I mean, I kind of want to though, but I really don't know how I climb. I don't know how I climb that cliff, you know, in a dress. I could put everything in my pocket, leave the beer down there. I might try. Kind of want to just go to the beach anyway. But look at, I mean, that's pretty steep. And I don't know that I need to do, I don't even know that I need to make it hard, you know. I'm just here and I'm like, right, I'm on a parallel cliff here, you know. This is the, you know, this is the vibe. Not shut into your house. I mean, it's a good view though. I get it. But you know, it's like, but the feeling here is very trapped. It's like, oops. It's like all these houses in a row, and on the street, it's like literally, there's no parking. It's all really close together. You know, I mean, yeah, you would buy two houses, but you still have a neighbor. You still are like, where are you going? You know, it feels very cloistered. You know, it's like private property, dumbest thing, craziest idea of ownership, separation, and then ownership. Wow, what a what a fiction. next to a tree. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I just don't know if I just don't know if I'm ready for the really serious hike in my beautiful dress. But it's true. It's like, I do want to drop a note. I might try it. When I get off the live, I'm just going to see how I feel and I'll let you guys know. It's quite a cliff. Like it's quite steep. I got trees. I got, it's not, it's like loose dirt, I mean, he chose the spot that's like, how do you access it? Now, on the other side might be another story. So, you know what I'm going to do? See that the other side might be a story because it's really steep here, but where there's that stairwell, maybe you can see. I could go down there and I might be able to climb up the other side. Anyway, I will check it out, but I don't want to trying. You know what I mean? We'll see how I feel. It's his soul is open to receiving it. He will. Yeah, it's true. I mean, we're already connected, I've spoken with him in the eternal, in through source, and he's got an open spirit, but there is a it's like, it's just that it's like one veil. It's like because the reality is, I think about this with like my friends who don't talk to me, um, is you got to let go of of everything. You got to, whatever your sacred cow is, whatever that story that you're holding on to of yourself, right? The ego story of like winning in the old world, you know, but in the new world, so it's such a paradigm shift, like where everybody wins. And so, but you do have to let go of your story of having won the game, of having, and that's what we're seeing, right? Just this final hold, but they can't hold it. It's like holding an ocean in your hand. Just can't do it. But yeah, so that's why I came to his house. Is like that just dissolves on contact, because it's undeniable. The shift is undeniable that it's already occurred, and then the logic of it is undeniable. That's just the case. So, and I mean, we really just need one. It's like, I don't care who it is, but it's like one journalist to just say out loud, yeah, the matrix is over, the empire's fallen, what are we building? Who's in charge? And we'll be like, right here, we got all the designs, we got them all. We're good. Come here, come sit with us. And then that's it, Um, so yeah, I'm like a catalyst, like always casting my net, like, come on, who's going to call it? Who on the side of the old guard is going to call the game? Is going to be like, yeah, we lost. It's not working. Because the masculine, I mean, we all do ordinal, right? It's like follow the leader. So when one defects, it'll be like, oh yeah, of course, and then it'll just like down the line. So yeah, but man, it's a good place to have a beer. I have to say. I have to say. Inside this pine tree here, which is perfect, right? That I'm in a pine tree. The pineal gland, the third eye opening, the 3-eye atlas, the map, the map that the inner eye sees. Yeah. My feet is glitching, can't hear or see, but still here. Okay. Thank you, Eve. The foundation of life. I'm a wing it kind of girl. Hi, Chad. Margaret says no. Clearing your digital space now from any interference. Okay. Oh, I love that. You are so funny. Have that damn beer. I'm having the beer. Thanks for the inspiration, Cece. Slang. Oh, tell me what that means. I've seen that that word. I never know what it is. Toast to the coast. Totally. Hi, Netta Faye. Don't do it. Enjoy the beer. Thank you. Yeah, it's too. It's very old world Meg, which would like effort it and push it instead of just enjoying my beer and enjoying the view and being in communication with him. I mean, it is all one, right? This is just that's so we're in communication. The message has gotten across. It is done. It is done. We have spoken. I have spoken. And really, you know, I'd rather be outside. I mean, he only has like deck space. I can't sit in the dirt, which I like to do, by a pine tree. Like this is where I would have wanted to sit to talk about this anyway. Not on his like pool deck, you know. And so it all works out. I will say for safety purposes, don't and just drink the beer. Thanks. Thank you all. Dear Jack, Jill tried to climb down the hill and you left. Exactly. 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 Jill Jill had to abandon the mission. But she didn't. She just parked. She just parked. Um it's very take the ring to Mordor, but we're not doing that anymore. We're just sitting, reclining and having a beer. I already took the ring. Oh, can you get a load of that? Those greens in this dress? Look at that. Anyway, just throw them as hard as you can, and they will find their way to the water. Oh, the crystals! I will definitely do that. I don't have them in my pocket, but I will go back to my car after this, and I will chuck them. Actually, I will just walk down. I will just walk down to the beach, where the actual beach is. You can see it's like there's the graffiti beach, right, and then there's the private beach. But he doesn't even have a beach, right? Like he can't even walk to the beach. Like I can walk to the beach from my house. He can't. He has to go. Like I have a private beach, basically. You know what I mean? Like the billionaires do not have it better. They do not have it better. Like ugh. Like I would take where I live, where I'm free to roam for hours and my tiny little cottage. Like I would take where I live 1,000 times over this. Great view. But yeah, we're going to return San Francisco to St. Francis's spirit, the spirit of everyone is served. Um, St. Francis was the saint who advocated for the poor. That's what he did. And so it's so ironic to be where, Silicon Valley is and the billionaires' houses are. It's like, we forgot the spirit a little bit, but the spirit is still here. And obviously we're remembering. So it's good. It's good to sit here and remember. And then vision, right? Like imagine this is all open. All the beaches are open and there's stairs down these cliffs and this is all our homes. And we have a party on that beach and we have a party on the Golden Gate Bridge. And it's just festive everywhere. You know, like it's one big party. That's what else would it be? What else would we, that's what we create. So yeah. You drinking a Guinness? Yeah. That's some Guinness. I was just in Ireland. So I bought a 4-pack and I brought some tea. I heard he was a tea drinker. He's a hobbit. It's a hobbit. It's very hobbit, beer and tea. Claudia was saying I should bring some chocolate, but I didn't, I didn't like the chocolate at the little corner store. But it's all for me. It will happen when it's time. Do what Akabach said. Send it to him on X. Yeah, exactly. I'll send it to him on X. I'll make maybe a clip of this or just send it to him. And yeah, I mean, I know we're in contact there. I know he's read my stuff. Like I know it. It's just fear, it's only ever fear. And I had a conversation with Mars on Substack, and he helped me because I was like, I'm just like, sometimes I'm like, oh, men, you know, but it's not just men. It's just the like what the real spirit of that is like, darling, it doesn't have to be hard, and that's darling, everybody, darling, like, darling, it's so easy. It's so easy. Life is so easy. Life is literally, we are wired to make heaven. Period. End of discussion. Every single one of us is a genius, beautiful, sacred, incredible, um, essential, complementary, a part of the divine orchestra. And so, um, but sometimes I can get caught. It's like it's like the sacred rage of like, men, let us lead. Like, we know how to do this. We can see it's not better. It's just first. Like I was like, the old adage, women and children first. It's like women and children at the front and center, right? It's not, and it's like there's this thing called the Janus, which is it's a female face in the front and a male face on the back. But you could put them either way, right? And I'm like, oh, the feminine is in the front and the masculine is the back. He's got her back, right? He's watching out for her back, and she's leading because she's the one she meaning the feminine in all of us, which is the body. She sees the whole picture, and she's wired for that, to take care of children, to take care of everything. She serves all. And then the masculine being like the mind and the masculine element, and then men, if the, and serve isn't the best word, but it's just the energy going toward the feminine, toward the body, the mind serving the body, right? So the body gets hungry, and then the mind is like, oh, remember what you have in the fridge. That's in service to the body. It's the same with the masculine. Imagine a pregnant woman is like, I want a steak, because that amount of iron and that amount of fat is needed for the baby. The masculine goes and gets that, whether that's her own mind or what will be a whole village of men to go get her that steak. And of course, then, she serves them. But the Janus is like, they're equal. They're just sort of facing different directions so that they cover all the ground. And I was like, the feminine is in the front. So, and then I was thinking about it like in a boat, like the feminine it's like two captains, right? But the feminine's got the front of the boat and the masculine's got the back of the boat, or whatever metaphor you want. And then children are in the center. So they're literally like in between them, and both are in service to the kids. Right. And so it's very literal and metaphorical, but it's an ordinal thing. It's like, who comes first? So we've had everything upside down and backward. So we have adult men at the center and at the front, and so everything's backward. It's like they're steering us in circles, versus steering us forward, which is what the feminine is meant to do. So, and of course, we all have both inside of us. Of course, men are designers and women are developers. Like, all that's true. But in general, right, we've had it flipped. So, um, so Mars was like, he was calling me out on a little bit of my anger with men, or like just frustration. And, um, and that, and I forget that like men are intimidated by women because we've been so harmed, it's like, oh yeah, right. Like in the leadership, it's to approach, like, I'm like, Kali, fucking chop their heads off first. And yes, that's true. But, and I have, right. I'm fierce these days. I don't let anybody get away with anything, especially men. But the leadership is in being at the front and in leading and showing where we're headed, not being angry that they haven't caught up. It's like, well, of course they haven't caught up. You're meant to see it, right? You're at the front of the ship. They need you to say what you see. So, and I have done that quite a bit. So I'm like, and we've all done that, right? Like, we've said what we see. We're designing, we're writing the world into being. And I'm like, come on, y'all. catch up. So anyway, but Mars helped me remember to remember that it's just fear, and to lead with anger is the no, but it isn't the yes. To go all the way to the yes and stay in the yes, that is what will attract the masculine. So yeah, just vibing, just vibing. And when I message him, it's going to be, I've done the Kali chop the head off thing. Now it's just going to be, look, here's this design. Look, here's the plan. Here's the plan. Here's the design. Come be our developer, So it'll happen. And as Eve says, it'll happen when it does. Wait for the invite. Yeah, exactly. PLR, that's brilliant. Heista, the view is amazing, isn't it? Well, I'll show you again. It's just awesome. And that fog coming in, I mean, it's so cool. I so get it. Hiya, Daniel. Hi, Daniel. Sup? We are creators made in the image of the creator, making heaven on earth. Beautiful. Totally. Write the code for a coherent earth. Exactly. We are the coders. We are the designers. We are the builders. We are the creators. I had a very like, it was like, in that sort of liminal state and dream and waking up, where it's funny because my writing was, he opens the door. But I've learned over and over that me as source, and all of us as source, are better writers. Like I'll learn. I mean, this is better writing. Like, this is more. This is a better story. Hanging out with you guys, drinking a beer on a cliff on the dirt, than being over there in a construction zone. Like, it's like, this is good. This is the better moment. But anyway, I was like, it was like almost like my literal head was it was an antenna, like a 360-degree antenna, but it was also like a fountainhead, like literally like a fountain pen, and it was like visioning and writing at the same time. It was like, I'm writing this into code, I'm writing this into being. And it was like my head, and then it was also like my eyes, because the eyes are literal projectors. Like, the world is not happening inside our brain. We're projecting it because we're light and we're consciousness, and then we project it out. So I was projecting the movie of connecting with Jack, but I can see there's going to be an even better scene. But what we're doing as creators is projecting, right? Seeing the return, the remembrance, seeing Eden, remembering what this place is, who we are, that we are the creators. And then we project it out, and then just there we see it in our screen. Right. So when I look at this now, I see our home, and I see all of these places being like, just like places to party. And I see all of that, like, it's just joy. I'm seeing us all dancing on these coasts. All the coasts opened up, right? So, because everybody wants to live on a coast, everybody wants to live near water. And it was just like, the whole world is just this adventure zone, and we're traveling, and we're picking up our codes, and we're meeting our friends, and we're like unlocking the earth. When I was in Ireland, it just felt like every one of those sites was just like this unlocking. And it was unlocking me, and I was unlocking it because it's one. and so we're going around, like, reweaving, and like, it's like a treasure hunt almost, but not hunting, right? It's like It's a big remembrance. We just go around like kids on a playground, and we're like exploring. Like it's just a big playground, and we're just kids exploring and building and making mud houses. Do you know what I mean? The whole thing is just, and then like I'm like making everything beautiful, making everything beautiful. Everything has murals and crystal, crystal, like literally crystal walls. And imagine absolute heaven dream life and project it out. You're writing it into being. So yeah, we are source. And then I think it's like, I'm this is speaking to myself. The heaven we're going to create, that we are meant to create, that we are remembering is here, is at least 1,000 times better than that greatest heaven you can imagine. Because that's only what I imagine. And then whatever you imagine, you reflect another whole possibility to me and I to you. And it's like ding, 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 like a circuit board. And we just light up the world, And again, who's not going to want to join that party? And the whole party was never a party. It was like, where we're gonna. It's like recess at the prison camp. That's not. That's we can do better than that. Yes, PLR. We are rewriting. We speak with love in our hearts. Totally. Thank you, Pamela. Dr. Meg, what do you feel Jack's goals are, his intended legacy? Oh, that's a good question. I mean, he kind of says it. He's been so focused on Bitcoin merging with Block. Like that's been his recent thing after he created BitChat in a weekend. So he wants everybody to be able, right? He wants every merchant. And I use Square. I use Square as a Bollywood dancer and as a therapist coach. I mean, I still do. It's got some glitches. There's some problems with it, but anyway. But so now you can take Bitcoin, and so it's the democratization and the decentralization of money. That's his focus. So, and the goal there, right, is that like he really believes like Bitcoin's going to save us. He's a real believer. But no money system is going to save us. It doesn't matter what the money system. It's still artificial scarcity. We don't need money. We only will use it to build the soil of the new world. So, because who was going to need money when it's all open source? So he just hasn't gone all the way. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe he's like really strategic and like, I don't know. But to me, it's like there's no use in building a money system anymore. It's extractive, and Bitcoin is it's more democratic. It is. I get it. It's a step, but it's still artificial scarcity. It's still going through this cumbersome thing when we are built to share, and there's total and complete abundance. So why would you create artificial scarcity? It's like hobbling yourself to then go, walk around the block. It's money to me is like dumbest thing I've ever heard. All of it is, all of it is creating a middleman in life because there's an idea that we're separate from life and we don't trust ourselves. And there's fear as a result of believing in separation. So all of these systems are, they're they're unnecessary. So he's caught on that. So his goal is that everybody has access to Bitcoin, and that that becomes the new currency. But unless it's a gift coin, unless it's used as a gift rail and to make the sharing economy an easy transition, which it very well could be. So that's why Evan wrote Giftcoin. right? It's a way to make the what is it called? It's like a work rail or the work ledger into a gift ledger and so that it reflects abundance. Um, so I'm open to using all of his tools and just we're just like converting them. We're just converting them into tools that reflect the natural abundance. Um, but I don't think that that's actually necessary. I think the easiest thing is to just dump money into our projects, right? Our designs, which are open source villages and communities, and like fund Ron's, workshop where he creates engines that run forever and gets together with his buddies to show us how to make free energy machines or free energy devices like that. And then we have Claudia's tool. We have all of our tools, all of our designs just free. Who's gonna who's gonna use this cumbersome money system anymore? So yeah, so it's like that last opening, because these are, I mean, psychologists, like the level of indoctrination, it's all just belief, right? We believe there's such a thing as a government. There's not. It's where point to it, right? It's just a bunch of dudes in ugly suits and uniforms. People were talking about ICE. It's like there's no protocol. It's literally just a dude who bought his uniform on Amazon. Um, this is all it is. So it's just a spell. It's like wake up from the spell. So money is a spell, and wealth isn't. Meaning like abundance isn't. That's our inheritance, and money, at least initially, again, is a nice way to reflect. Like it's because it's sort of like speaking the language long enough to shift languages. So we speak the money language enough so that it's like Oracle gets her billion for her GoFundMe, right? Oh, and then she's building it, and it's like, oh, it's worth, like, what she's doing is worth $1 billion. Yes, at least. And then I get $1 billion in the way, right? And then we start rolling it forward, and it's like, oh, the value of what this person's offering. I got it. That's the value. And then we're going to like our idea of value and wealth and what we want shifts, right? We break the spell of money. So that's what I see. Yeah. Think if there's anything else I wanted to say about that, but so it's just a temporary tool. So I think I absolutely get that. He's just right there. But it's such a strong spell. Money is a huge, strong spell. Authority, right? Because the fear, it's fundamental fear of separation, right? So, and we have this world where we need money to survive, but of course, that's not true. It's not true. We don't need to work to live. We're built to share. We're built to make heaven. We're built. It's total collaboration. Like it's so divinely orchestrated. Like your code matches with mine, which matches with everybody's here. People always, I've said this many times, but people always say, well, who's going to take out the garbage or whatever? And it's like, I met a guy in Chicago who loved being a garbage man. He just loved it. And so he would do garbage collection and like composting, and repurposing in here in the new world, right? He would still do that because he loved cleanup, right? So whatever we love is complementary. Competition it's crazy. So yeah, hope that answers your question. How do we best tap into their motivation? It's such a good question. Yeah. Here's what I mean. I've posted. I've only been on Twitter. I can't. It's like, oh, that's just so yucky over there. I've been on there since like August, but I've posted like 900 times, because I'm like, I'll use their language, right? Like open. So here's what real open source is, or I don't know, I repost a lot of folks, like people who are really into Bitcoin or politicians or intellectuals or whatever, and I'll take whatever they wrote and then like tweak it. It's like, but it's this, and I've gotten a couple responses, but it's really Twitter is those algorithms are tough, and but um, I think of it as just like I'm just like breaking spells, and I can feel and see, and there's evidence that I can poke through, right? People are so what's the case on Twitter is the case everywhere else, where I'll have like on on Instagram I have like, I don't know, it's like 40,000 views or something in the last month, but then 3 interactions on every post, right? So I know people are watching. Same on Substack, and but it's a huge thing, right? I'm it's like there isn't a spell that I'm not gonna poke at, and so it demands a full recalibration. But the motivation, there is I mean, everybody is motivated the same thing. We just don't know. We just think it's like we all motivated to create the best world we can, but but the idea of money or the idea of government, we need government, right? So people are afraid. Like people really believe that, especially men believe this. I don't know if they're projecting. I don't know, but it's like they believe we need an authority, right? That we will be it's survival of the fittest, and we're out of control, and it'll just be chaos. There's no like faith or trust in how things operate. Like there's a real disembodiment, and a distrust of the body and of nature and of how things work, right? There's the separation from nature, and then I'm going to control it. And so it's a fear. And I think it's a fear of the feminine, the fear of the life force that of source that is out of control and so divine, right? It's like one person, one separate person who is never separate cannot control it. And I'm running low on juice here. I'm going to have to end. Um, so the motivation is to find, I'm good at this. I've like spent 30 years working one-on-one with people, finding like where's the fear, where's their thing. This is why I'm saying if anybody wants to promote me to like, there's literally nobody I wouldn't sit down with. And I know I can walk anybody into clarity because I've logged like 20,000 hours doing this. I'll find right where your block is, right where their block is. Oh, you want open source. Like I know Jack wants open source. But what's your fear? What's the thing that's like, well, we need a money system. Why do you think that? Because, we'll be out of, things will be disorganized. How do you think they'll be disorganized? Well, and then we'll find like that thing that comes from his childhood of like the fear of whatever, right? Fear of, like, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know what it is, but there was some implant, right, that is there, and that I just go, look, see how that isn't true, and who would you be without that thought? And then it releases. So, so the motivation is the same, but it's like wherever that thing is. So I'm like, I think it's a compelling story that there's a woman who's like ready to be with literally anybody on the planet and like show them how we are meant to make heaven, that none of their fears are real, that they are God, source themselves. I've been trying to pair Brian Johnson, the don't die guy, with Claudia or with me or whatever, like a billionaire matchmaker, to show him, look, Brian, look, you don't die. He just did a whole shroom trip, right? I'm like, oh, he's right there. But he came out of it still like, he doesn't believe in people. Like there's this fundamental, like, I don't believe in people. People are bad. No, they're not, right? But we've just seen, because we've grown up, like I always say, like there's no such thing as a mental disorder. It's a system, right? If you grow up in a prison, and we did, or in a zoo, it's like, and then we show symptoms of trauma and of aggression and of being crazy, because of our indoctrination. Like, no wonder, right? But you don't blame the prisoner for being frustrated, for wanting to break free, right? And like, So it's that, all right. I would just show everybody like, none of that's true. that thought is not true. Whatever your limiting thought is about yourself, about other people, about the world, about life, it's just not true. Let me show you. So I am primed. I am ready to go. Give me the person. Give me the conversation. It's not a debate, but if somebody has to frame it like that, sure, do it. Dr. Megan Rokel will debate you about whatever natural law, Um, so, and it'll be a friendly conversation. I'll bring the beer, I'm a friendly hobbit. I don't mean you harm. So we all want a better system, a better way, and it's called community. Exactly. Exactly. Bioelectromagnetic water body vessel. Power we did have. Together united is peace. Yes, it is. It's all about community. It's like, it's one. We're meant to be together. There's no countries, there's no borders. It's another, it's like, it's a spell that there's such a thing as governments and countries. Nope, nope, one family. They might like the idea of putting their financial grant resource into a trust for the benefit of the project. I'm down for that. I'm down for whatever way. Here's the, I'm like, I really want it outside the system, right? So it's just money versus like in a trust or in a nonprofit or whatever. I don't know much about trust, but I'm open, But we just did GoFundMe's. Ooh, there's a hawk. If you can see it, same hawk going back. My phone is definitely gonna die. So when I go away, just know that. But what are his true intentions? Literally everybody has the same intentions. They might just have a veil, right? So I think his true intention is like, I mean, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But he gave to 1 million food banks and is advocating for girls' education and wants universal basic income. He just can't see beyond the money story. So we would find his true intention if I said, Jack, imagine there's no such thing as money. And then, right, just drop it. Who would you be without that thought? That's Byron Katie's question, right? And then we would find his true intention is like, oh, what would you do all day? Oh, I would write code and like go travel. Right? Cool. How about you just do that? How about we just do that instead of do this money thing anymore? Right? So we all want to just play. That's our true intention underneath our fear. Michael, to everybody. There are no exceptions. None of us were born intending to harm, intending to limit ourselves or anybody else. We're under a spell, a belief, and then we walk around not knowing we have a veil over our face, because the answers require no question. Part of the recognition. Yes. Peace is icy. His birthday is coming up November 19th, so he's a Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio dragon. It's cool stuff. There's this great book called The New Astrology. It blends your Eastern and Western signs. I'm a Virgo tiger. So it's 144 signs. I recommend it. If anybody wants theirs, I'll send you a photo of the book pages. Michael, I would say they don't even know what his true intentions of motivation is. They don't know, but they can be reminded. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. There's a lostness to it all, right? It's remembered, so it's free. He just forgot. He forgot how free he is. He forgot how free we are. That this is that it doesn't have to be this way, right? It's all just having forgotten. But we were born. It's like it's just like being a kid again. Like, remember, look, we can just be kids again. If they aren't connected and can't remember, that is factual. Yeah. The water droplets in the river flowing holds memory, yet it is clear and continues to flow in that river of life and peace. Know when to let go and when to flow. Yeah. IDCC. Thanks, Claudia. How's the beer? It's really good. It's really good. I love Guinness. I love a Guinness. And boy, do they know how to pour a Guinness. Always smooth, always frothy in Ireland. Carpenter Jack, there to get biblical. Yeah, exactly. Don't forget the immaculate conception from a holographic nature of reality. Totally. I heard the hawk. Oh, you heard? Oh, good. Hi, Asti Pop. You heard the hawk too? Oh, good. The hawk, spiritual animal. I say if you receive, you should be required to give back, pull another up to get the ball rolling. Yeah, exactly. Patience has left the building. Gathering of eagles, healing codes for the coming apocalypse. Yeah, apocalypse is just a shift. No fear, no fear. It's not. It's. There's nothing to be afraid of. Just in case anybody. I'm sure he has multiple houses. The best way to reach him is via X. Yeah, that's where I've been going. Wealth tax was massive until they bought off the government. Those taxes supposedly built our modern world. Please don't try. How are you going to get out of there? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like behind on these. Remember the day that Elvis paid $1 million in taxes? I don't remember that. I don't know much about Elvis climbing. Do a muscle test to see if it's a good idea. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry I'm so behind. No, also, you've been drinking. It's true. I would say no. Yeah, good. Thank you, guys. Evan, hi. All I can say, oh, I'm dying. I'm definitely going to die. My phone's going to die. I love you all. I'm going to, what I might do is plug back in my truck and come back. I'm going to walk. I don't know if I'm still alive and if you can still hear me. My phone is definitely dying, but I'm going to plug it in the truck and continue the conversation because there's 70 of you here and I so appreciate it and it's fun. And I will just have my open intox in the truck. These live streams pull energy. I'm still on. I'm still going. I have like no juice. Yeah, there's no way I was going to be able to do that. Like, I'm glad. Thank you for these fighter. 3 fighter jets about to go over my head. You're not going to believe this. There's 3 fighter jets going above my head. Maybe you will. It's not the first time. That was dramatic. Looks like you guys can still see me. It's literally no juice. Miracle. Maybe we'll be able to get to the truck before this dies. That instrument is loud. Things are loud. Okay, almost there. Carrying my beers in this posh neighborhood. Hilarious. I'm so glad you guys were hanging out and chatting. Sorry I'm behind on the chat. I'm getting some mad looks now. Man, I might be able to get back to my amazing. They all watch me come out of the woods. Like, what the hell? It's my open beer. I wonder how we're gonna meet. I think it's just gonna be so fun to find out and how this all goes. I trust life very much. And I know that the writing's gonna be good. Thanks for hanging in with me. Back to my truck. I can't believe this is still going. Oops. Am I back on? Did it die or did it keep going? Will you tell me, Bob? Phone died. But you're back. Yeah, did it keep going? Did the live did it I mean, I know it probably went dark. It paused. Okay. I'm back. It came back alive pretty quickly. It kept going. Okay, good. Okay, good. So I didn't lose y'all because I can't see the number count now. It went away. I don't know why. Still home? Still home. Never left. Still home. Still here. Still drinking my beer now in my truck. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get my glasses finally so I don't have to keep going like this. $76. Oh, great. Thank you. Kept going. Okay, great. Welcome back. And we don't all want to live by the ocean, maybe sand oceans. Maybe sand oceans. Okay, great. Good to know. Good to know. You don't want to live by water at all? Like it could be like a pond or something? He's a coyote. He likes the New Mexico and sand oceans. You like the dunes. Video went off, but it's back on. Not good. What's not good, Margaret? Don't drink and drive. I know. I'll stay here. I'm just gonna charge my phone. I won't, it's been, I went at by about 11. It's been one beer over the course of an hour and a half, and I'm still, it's been a half of a beer over a course of an hour and a half. So I think I'm good. So much fun. I'm salty enough. You're salty enough. Indeed you are. Indeed you are. So I'm so sorry I didn't I didn't get to all of your comments because the comments seem to have gone away and then the numbers as well. So if there's something I should know, something you want to share that I missed, I'm so sorry. I should have started walking. I was just having fun. This is exactly what happened when I went live on my birthday. Or was it whatever day that was, that I was like, I gotta plug in my phone. I gotta plug in my phone. But I was just having so much fun that I didn't, and then it died. And I lost your comments. Ostipop says Bitcoin is now mostly controlled by government, BlackRock, and other big institutions. It has nothing to do with freedom, privacy, and sovereignty. It's the opposite. It's part of the CBDC enslavement grid. Good luck with that. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think Dorsey, if we're just talking about him, I think he's naive. I think he doesn't know, like, he's still sort of like, I mean, it's funny because he says no state is the best state and he's into open source and all that, but he's still like rooting for Thomas Massey, like a politician, you know? But again, it's like, it's a leap, you know? And the spirit is there, like the spirit of everything he's contributed to is there. And he did create BitChat so that when, when there isn't a state controlling anything, that we can kind of communicate. So I think he's just a naive guy, right? He's in the system so much. He's a bit sheltered and he doesn't get that, like, it's all controlled. So yeah, the gift coin, it's like it just is just a way to transfer the funds in a clean way. But again, we really, once the ball rolls, we don't need any of it. It was just, we will just be living in an open source world, and there'll be so much. It's like, it's like, basically everybody's a billionaire, you know? And what I've seen in my mind is like the money we have, when it flips and the last goes first goes left, is that it's like cartoon money. It's like having gold coins. That's why gift coin has like these gold coins. It's like imagine just your pockets are just full of coins and you've got more than you could ever want, and it's just a token, like on a playground of like, like in a video game, or a guild in a video game where you just have as much as you want, but it's used as a symbol of gifting. But there's so much flow, right? When the flywheel gets going, we wouldn't slow down to do money, right? It would just be like an endless supply of gifts. Money will be unnecessary. So yeah, there's no, and it's really a movement to no currencies at all. Like it's just this transition, and then off we go. Stay out of trouble. This video is a record of you sitting in your vehicle and drinking. Oops. I'm not driving and I don't care. And by the time the officials, who I don't give any credence to, were to see this, if they ever did, they're not going to have the authority anymore to do anything. And yeah, it's also a record of me having drank half of a beer over the course of an hour and a half. So folks claim Trump, and I really don't. I mean, like, I recognize no authority. I just don't. I'm the authority. We are the authority. Folks claim Trump is naive also. It's true. I mean, maybe Jack is an evil genius. I don't think so, though. I just don't. He just doesn't read that way. He reads as, I mean, he's a Midwestern dude, loves his mother, was scolded by his friends when he was CEO of Twitter for not having enough meetings and like doing yoga in the middle of a meeting. And one of his friend told him, because he was taking fashion design courses and he was making dresses, and his friend said to him, you can either be the CEO of Twitter or a dressmaker, but you can't be both. And so he stopped. Like, he's not, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not plotting to take over the world. He's just in a bubble, And I mean, I say that because I've been in a million bubbles and missed signs and was under spells and, didn't see the big picture. So, and haven't we all? So just imagine he's just behind us and so focused. Like he's such a developer coder. He's just like in his thing. And this is what I mean by like development without design, right? He's like earnestly developing stuff inside the system and and like making a better prison, thinking it's helping break us out of prison, but he doesn't see how out of prison we can be. Like no walls, no nothing. Like how open source we are meant to be. That's my guess. Since your phone cut out and you lost comments, I was amazed when the jets flew over. I wrote this, Megan, if you could not see it. And I am the daughter of a fighter pilot born at Luke Air Force Base. You're not going to believe this. My mother's maiden name is Luke. My grandfather, Lukasich, turned to Luke, was a fighter pilot. They called him Cool Hand Luke because he was a trainer of fighter pilots. I have friends in high places. Wink, wink. Wow. Yes, you do. You've been the military brat and very well organized. As a result, Pamela has a whole series on YouTube. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a series of her time with David Icke. She's married to David Icke for 15 years and has quite a story. And wow, about Luke Air Force Base. And wow, the synchronicities there. Andrew Bird lyrics from 20 years ago. I know we're going to meet someday in the crumbled financial institutions of this land. There will be tables and chairs. There will be pony rides and dancing bears. There'll even be a band. Because listen, after the fall, there will be no more countries, no currencies at all. We're going to live on our wits. We're going to throw away survival kits, trade butterfly knives for Adderall. And that's not all. Oh, there will be snacks. There will be snacks. There will be snacks. He sounds like a hobbit. Thank you for sharing that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, yeah. Don't we all know it? I mean, isn't this the knowing in our bones, the remembrance in our bones? It's in our DNA. It's in us. It's nothing. So when you talk about intentions, Michael, I'm like, I know his intentions. I know all of your intentions. When we were babies, before we were told, that all the things, we just played and shared and we got our fill of ice cream and then shared with our neighbor because that's our natural way. So time's now. The time is now. And I do not care. Here. So much love for our personal journeys. You are adorable, Megan, and such a beautiful soul. Thank you. So are you. Beautiful share. Hi, Miriam. How did it go? I was eating lunch. He is having major construction. I talked to the construction crew. They tried to mock me, but it didn't work. So I went and had half a beer on the cliff and judged whether I could go over to his house. No, it was quite a hike, and they're like, nobody's there. It's all construction, and it is. There's scaffolding all on the cliff side. So, but I just shared on here what I would have said and what we're saying into the oneness, into source, and just trusting the timing on all of it. So we've been just hanging out, drinking beer, and had very dramatic. We had hawks going by, and then fighter jets going by, and 3 fighter jets just went right over my head. Which, like I was saying, is not the first time. I haven't had fighter jets, but where I live, one day I had the same plane, and it literally looked like a Red Baron plane, like it was like a Snoopy plane. And there's an airport nearby, but they never go over my head, and they're like, they don't loop. Like it's just like it's a passenger, or what are they called? I mean, like private little planes go and land near me. And once in a while they'll be kind of overhead, but not like right exactly where my cottage is. And this plane, this Red Baron plane, went straight over my head 16 times. And I was like, what are we doing? So I waved and, it was like, come on in, because I like literally like these open planes. I was like, come on in for tea, whatever you're up to. I think, anyway, it's all fine. It's like, who knows what that was, but and then the next day, the same plane went overhead several times with a helicopter next to it. Just this plane and helicopter, both red, just going around and around. And who knows? I don't know what it all means, but I laughed. I'm like, it's so funny. Like, let's imagine it means nothing. Let's imagine, I don't know, right? But the idea of me being a dangerous person, right? Somebody to track. I mean, it's like, it's dangerous. Like, we're talking about, the dissolution of all of empire. But I just find it so funny. I find that plot line so funny that any of us on this live, or any of us that chat on Substack, or that are the newer stewards, like, we literally want heaven for everyone, and to just enjoy our life and be free and have fun and have everything to be a playground. Like, then we want that for everybody. And that's the big scare. I'm a frightening person. You gotta watch out for. Favorite Dimidium facti: he who has begun is half done. Dare to know begin. Love it. One of my new papers being released today. Exciting stuff. Small plug. Great, Evan. Love it. I saw your text. I just haven't had the space to read it. Evan's stuff is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Notable synchronizations happening now. Energy is off the charts with today's 5.2 flare. Tomorrow we get the tsunami washing over us. Thank you for your heartfelt sharing. Beautiful perspectives. Thank you so much, Deborah. Totally. We got the 1111 portal, these flares we've got. It's like, yeah, a tsunami, a tornado, just the influx of codes, the influx of portals and openings, and the shift is here. Michael says that's the way of good souls, but our world is, in my humble opinion, infested with nefarious entities also. Yes, and think of it like it's just one mind. And like, I'm thinking of like the best metaphor here. So let's take like let's take a stagnant pond or something, right? Like, the stagnant pond, so it's infested with whatever, um, algae and whatever. Oh, like it's stagnant. It's and there's insects and whatever, a lot of mosquitoes. But as soon as that pond is flushed, as soon as it's connected to a riverway, it just opens it all up, right? And if you've ever had like a stagnant, like an idea that's held you down, a fear, and then seen through it and opened that in your system, right? The opening, like a channel of water, opens up, and the infestation, the stagnation, the collection of baddies of really just, it's just literally stagnant energy. That's what fear is. It just keeps us in a loop. It's a story, and then it keeps us in this loop. And so then it looks like an entity. It looks like something stagnant, and it looks like something nefarious. But remember, it's one. So it's really just a part of this flow that is stagnant. A pond that isn't connected to the river, or like if you have an infection, right? It just, there's the blood flow has to return, the cell count, it needs to come back. And when it's opened up, like cancer, one definition of cancer is just cells who don't know they're connected. And that's the code in them, right? But it's not a nefarious entity. It's a code. It's a bug in the code, right? So, so nefarious entity can feel like it's like a separate bad thing, and I've run into what you could call demons or whatever, and really, really nefarious things. But the way that they move through my system is me seeing that they're just my story of fear. I literally ran into nasty, like I ran like the tech demon that's like an oppressive tech demon, but it really is just a corner of my own mind, because it's one mind. And when I didn't believe my thought about it harming me, and also just was like, okay, maybe I'll die. I don't know. but I know I don't die because I know I'm source. So it was like, it was more just curiosity, right? That's what I mean by I'll sit down with anybody. I'll sit down with a demon. You don't fucking scare me. I know you're me. And I know you are just confused. Like if you're in somebody else, it's just literally a fear bully. It's just a story. It's nothing more than a story. And so my job in wrestling these demons was just seeing through the story, the oppressive story, right? The story of I have control over you, right? I'm like I literally was like pinned like in a wrestling move, like oh my god, like I felt like sick, like I would say like 30 gravity blankets around me. But it was me facing my own fear. It was me facing any story of anybody having control or any fear about who I am and what is true. And I was just seeing through it. And then it went away. So don't believe it. Don't believe there's an infestation of entities. I understand it. And from one angle, it's a fine way to say it. And that's, but from pure source, it's just, we've been playing a game of hide and seek and there's some of our brothers and sisters are more, have more veils over their eyes than others, but those veils can be seen through just like ours can. And it's not my business who's going to see through their veils or not in this unveiling process. But none of them scare me. So I literally mean it. I'm like, I'll sit down with anybody. Demon, come here. Come here. Just sit right here. Entity. Okay. All right. Whatever you call yourself. Let's have some tea and we'll sort it. I'll help you out. They just want help. Yeah, exactly. Claudia knows. It's exactly. It's just a fear. It's just a story. And think of it as like a scared kid, believing in monsters. But it's the fear of the monster that is the monster. It's, that book from Grover, the monster at the end of this book. Don't go to the end of this book. Oh, no. And then it's him. Oh, it's me. Oh, shoot. I was just telling a story. It was just me the whole time. That's it. It's literally, we're projecting the entities. We're projecting the baddie. We're projecting the government. We're projecting the CIA. It's like the CIA is just a bunch of dudes in a room, which doesn't mean they haven't caused. I mean, like, I'm not denying the harm. How does Candace say it? She's something like it's real, but it's not true, meaning like the harm was real, like, but it wasn't true, And that's how we heal from trauma, is we realize like the suffering ends. It doesn't mean there wasn't harm caused, but like my father, for instance, who I don't speak with anymore, has said cruel things to me, right? And it hurt. Oh, it fucking hurt. Because I'm like, he called me the greatest daughter in the world before I held him accountable. It was like, oof. But there'd only be suffering if I believed it, right? And then he's only like this bad guy, whatever. It's like, he's not a bad guy. He's just lost and confused and, kind of hijacked. And I invited him to see through all that. And I thought he was, but he kind of went back in. We can call that entities. We can call it whatever. In the end, it's just some belief. So it was a real hurt, but what he said and what he's believing isn't true. And so in my system, I moved through it, right? It didn't mean I didn't have a cry and all of that, but I don't believe it. I don't have any relationship with the entity or the belief or anything. The pain, if just like an animal would without a story, hits me and then moves through, right? I don't chew on it. I don't chew on it like a bone. Miriam says, I often have helicopters flying over me and I say, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. I should say that. Yeah. I invite them in for tea, but I should say, yeah, not ready. Life is being turned inside out for the good of the whole. Yes. And if it ain't, well, what is the worst that can happen? I could die. I will go only on my terms. Exactly. 3 X-class flares in a week and they are converging. Big kahuna. Cool. Hi, Lamar. Got to meet the bad stuff tantric style. Exactly. It's like, exactly. It's we alchemize it, right? We see it through. We come here, demon. Let me look, and it just that pure awareness, which is source, just that's what healing is, right? Is just seeing and feeling through the thought, seeing and feeling through wherever that wound is, right? Let my heart break when my father said those things. Woof, and then it opens my heart more. The best-selling grief book in the world is called Broken Open, because that's what grief is, right? It's an opening. And so, yeah, it's tantric. It's the shifting of the energy. And so that's goes back to like connecting with Jack physically or whoever, anybody connecting energetically, it can't hold, somebody was talking about, it was Dr. Don Hall made a comment on one of my things about energy healing. And it reminded me of Beverly Rubik, who studied energy healing, every kind of energy healing for 35 years. And the mechanism of healing, which just means returning to wholeness, is the same for everything. And she's like, it's beyond energy healing. It's for any kind of healing, is awareness. It's the awareness. In physics, they say matter follows energy, which follows awareness. That's Tantra. I put awareness on something, the energy moves, and then the material form moves. So today, we put awareness in Jack Dorsey's field, and the energy's already shifted, and then the material form follows. It's already done. And it just was awareness. And so it just alchemizes it and shifts it. And then where did the monster go? Where did the entity go? And in fact, and this is why I left psychology, is that so much of therapy is like telling the story of my disorder, my depression, my anxiety, or if you go to spiritual healing, the entities that are in me, and I have to do another ayahuasca ceremony, and we just go around and around and around in a loop instead of just like seeing and feeling through it from that awareness. Heal it now. Don't create more time to heal something. And it really is just a story. It's the story that causes the suffering, right? I give this example all the time, but 100% of torture victims, and Lamar talked about this too, they say the worst of it is the fear. It's not pain, because pain has a threshold and it's just pain. And the closer we get to pain, the more we allow pain. It's like, what is it even? It's an energy. It's don't give it a story. So we're gonna not give anything any power. It doesn't have any power. It only has the power we give it, and we give it none. And it's not even an it. It's literally the spell that we just keep going with here. But the spell of government is dissolving quick. You're like, oh, like the government shut down, and who would know? Because it never existed, and it certainly never did anything for you. So, yeah. So it's like, why don't you wind down that school system or whatever, right? It's like, yeah, defund it all. Like, great. It never served, which is not to discount like the struggle of that, but the freedom is in the waking up from there being such a thing, which is, the government entity or the demon entity, same. And we're like, oh no, we're the creator. So, love's light is the only remedy needed. Nefarious entities are but a coalescence of residual fragments in a void formed of lovelessness. Nice. Pieces within spread that like white wildfire without the burn. Yeah. Love it. Deborah, and where is the tsunami happening? I've met a few of those demons, some of them in Dublin. Yeah. Pinned in a wrestling move. Wow, Megan, I totally hear you. Thank you. Yeah, it was really interesting. It was just one night. It was Christmas Eve night. And it was like the tech demon, and then and again, they're just corners of my own mind, our own mind. It's nothing scary. And it was my thing to face. And it opened me up to like not give anybody else any more power, including the cult leader I realized I was living with. And I left and escaped my own house. This would be a good screenplay. With the tech demon, and then like Zionism and like white supremacy, and then the pedophilia and the like Catholic Church demon, the Black Pope or something, whatever they call it. So, but it was again just just an energy, just a like lovelessness, right? It was the uh, belief and sense and separation and pure fear, like a black hole of fear. But it didn't. All I did was see through it, and then it just moves through me. It didn't. It's like it can't. Nothing has any power except what we give it. So, I is just see through every single look, like every fear you have. Come closer, come closer. There's nothing there. Oh, it's nothing there. I forgot. Nothing there. and then all we're left with is what do we want, which is an embodied thing, right? I want to just play and create. Water has a natural method of purification. Check out this link on how it purifies and energizes in darkness. Fascinating. Oh my God, this is so cool. The water for this night with the demons, I was drinking water like I had never drank water before for 3 days leading up to it because I just needed to flush it. And for the whole cycle that this was going through my system, I was just drinking water. And I was just like, one of these things would come through my system and then I would just pee all over the floor. And then I'd be like free for a little while and then another one would come and I would throw up all over the floor, like all the water. It was just water going through my system. So it's just interesting you brought that up. There again, I get the holographic memory remain. The memory of water can actually observe. Yes. Water's, I mean, we just code everything, right? Like, was it Veda Austin who's done all that work with water, and Masaru Emoto, and it's all just code. It's all just math, and we code everything. So I'm going to definitely bring your crystals down, Claudia. And God, I hope I brought them. I think they're in my bag. Either way, I'll just go to the water and code it and code the memory into the water here. Because it holds it all. Bless your water, love your water, code your water, help the water remember. Those veils can be seen through. Yes. The tsunami is the CME solar wave connecting with Earth. Anticipated for our connection wave, G4 or G5 geomagnetic storm. Wow. How cool. Classic Wizard of Oz manifestations, totally. In about 9 to 12 hours. Okay, great. Gosh. Okay, so it'll still be in the 1111 portal. Fear of the monster is the monster. Great quote. Thank you. Love light is the only remedy needed when dealing with demons who are but a coalescence of residual fragments left behind in a void formed of lovelessness. Yeah. Hey, Max. Hi. Yes. I love that. Love light. Yeah, love light, awareness that is loving, right? When you as a baby opened your eyes, that's just that pure awareness. It's just love light. It's just love. And it just moves, and it doesn't tell a story of fear. Children are fearless. They have to be taught fear, taught all these things, taught limit, taught competition, like the zero-sum game that is not intuitive. Which doesn't mean there's not like a kind of, there can be, just like in the animal world, right? It's like scuffling for position, but it's like everybody's better off when everybody's in the right position, right? The alpha wolf is not better than the beta. It's just a position thing. It's like somebody needs to be in the left side and the right side. It's the Janus thing again. We have such a crazy, the crazy hierarchy thing. Hi, Farron. Hey, Mr. Spaceman, won't you please take me along for a ride? Welcome. Claudia, it can affect technology, our emotions. The G-storms often provide relief of stagnant or deeper emotions, opening opportunities to processing and healing. Yeah, that makes sense. Just opening the channels. Emotion just means energy in motion. Broken open, yeah. Opportunities to shift. Oh my God, I just recommended Beverly Rubik's videos to Ginny yesterday. What are the odds? With us? High. They're high. I just received this text message. La Bab Duchen is celebrated on November 11th. It is one of the 4 great holy days of the Tibetan Buddhist calendar related to the life of Buddha Shakyamuni. This day commemorates Buddha's descent to earth from the realm of the 33 Buddhas. Amazing. Wow. Wow. What a day this is. I love it. I love it. I love it. How cool. How cool. Man Alive says there is no government, only people entranced. Yep. Buddha's mother died shortly after his birth and was reborn in Indra's heaven. To repay her kindness, liberate her, and benefit the gods, Buddha spent 3 months in that realm, giving Dharma teachings and showing the path to enlightenment. Beautiful. It is said that the karmic consequences of actions performed on this day, both virtuous and unvirtuous, are multiplied 100 million times. Therefore, let us strive to be mindful in our practice on this day. Well, there we go. 100 million times. Okay. Okay, team. Wow. Wow. Well, we know our intention. Heaven on earth. and, and so it is. Pure and total heaven. Eden. Just absolute playground. The whole earth free. Everyone fulfilled. A more beautiful time than we have ever imagined in our hearts. That's what we're putting in today. Let's watch it go. 100 million times sounds right. Like I know I've only gone so far in imagining the heaven, right? Like Oracle was like, it was talking about the 3 suns, that there really wouldn't be, and they would shift colors so that there's all these light spectrums, And I'm like, oh, I hadn't thought about that. That's very, very elf. I'm a hobbit. I'm thinking about the earth building homes and taking an old abbey in Ireland and making it into like a Nubian vault thing. I didn't think about 3 suns, but that's just one idea from one woman in one moment. And I was like, opened my mind, and it's like 100 million, right? So 100 million times every idea. Sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah, it is right. So anyway, very cool. So much of pain is from living in past memories, yes, which no longer exist, but revolve in memory loops, keeping us stuck. Moving into the heart space and living in presence, the now frees us precisely. Yeah, exactly. That is it. It's only that, right? And future, past, future, where we're just not in this glorious moment that is timeless. Time is a total psyop. Time and money, same psyop. It's a story. They don't, like, literally money doesn't exist. It's just a story. And so again, it's like the language, we'll use the language of that story for as long as we need to, but we don't really need to. We'll just pretend money's real long enough so that we can get our villages rolling and have a ball, But it's just a story. It's just a past. We were like projecting into a future apocalypse, and then and then we walk into it instead of projecting what our being wants. Write that into the code, which is total heaven, and then we walk right into that, which is what we're doing. Keeping us stuck, moving into the heart. Claudia, Cece says, occurring on the 22nd day of the 9th Tibetan lunar month for number lovers. Ooh, love it. Yeah, I love the different calendars. That's so cool. Not a number lover. I am an obsessive number addict. Thank you so much. Yeah, Claudia's always pointing out the numbers. All I did was see through it. Nothing has power except that which we give it. There's nothing there. And then all we are left with is an embodiment. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I'm bringing it back like, it's helpful to remember and view life with it. How much does that happen with you guys where I'm like, I'm remembering my own, I'm like, oh yeah, that, it just came through me. And then what comes through you is it's the same. We're just different nodes in the same mind. But, very often my own stuff will be like, oh, great. Needed that. The link was standing holographic insects which go poof. You have to check it out. Just wild. That's awesome. Oh, that's great. I would love you to DM me that because the comments go away when the live ends, and I can't go there now. Hi, Alan. Hi, Tio Twaki. Your tone is beautifully heard, Megan. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Set the highest intentions connecting the heart, mind, eye, and the present now. Don't tell the viewers how to do it, then let go. Miracles are manifestation, the energy boomerangs we get back. Usually people try to set conditions. Yeah, and the universal energies get confused. Let the higher intelligence take care of things. Be surprised and delighted. Love that. Love that. Beautiful. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think happened today. It's like I had a little idea. It was a much cooler one for it to hang out with you all. Because I was like I didn't want to intimidate him, right? That's what I was talking about before. It's like I didn't want to be on the phone on a live stream like you're on live, like I didn't want to do a gotcha. Um, but I wanted to be with you all. So that's why I started early and like meandered over there because I was like, I want to hang out. I want that's this is what we want to do. So anyway, it worked out. It's like the universal intelligence had a much better plan for us today. And how many of us continue to gather here. I'm just so grateful. We've been on for 2 hours now, and it's been quite a hang. But I think I'm going to go and walk down to the beach. I don't think I have enough charge. It's a slow return of the charge here. Do I want to walk down to the beach? I don't know. I'll see. But anyway, I'm ready to wrap up. It was a beautiful homecoming day, and it just feels like we opened a portal together. Like we're like the homecoming is here. So I so appreciate you. Had to hop off. Glad to see you are still on. Yeah, it went off briefly because my phone died of the battery, but the live kept going, which was great. Have a wonderful day. Great discussion today. Thanks, Max. Really good to see you. 92. Yay! Awesome. Thanks, Margaret. Thank you all for being here. So awesome. And I'm with you. We are here together. We're not going anywhere. Always wired in, always connected. And I will be starting up doing lives again, but I really wanted to see what today brought, and I'm going to give it a pause and see what happens because the grid has shifted and this portal is a big day. And so I'm going to hop on any other lives for today, anybody else's lives, once my charge is back up, and just see how everything lands. I'm also still kind of integrating everything that happened in Ireland, but I'm not going anywhere. I'll be around, and yeah, we're family now. I always like every time I like in thinking about talking to Jack or anybody else, like as soon as that call happens, right? As soon as that connection happens with anybody, anybody with a big following that'll shift things for us. I'm like, there are thousands of people with me. Like I can feel you. You're just right there, and we're all together. And then I'll be like, it's just like, here, hand him the microphone. hand Margaret the microphone, hand Eve the microphone, hand Claudia the microphone, give them all the money, all the microphones. Like, like it's just I'm just one nodal point, and then it's just going to be like flood, So, yeah, I'm just repping for us. So, okay, thank you. Awesome to see you all. Have a beautiful day. The lattice feels stronger with each breath. Exactly. Good work, point guard. Exactly, point guard. Absolutely. Peace. Happy 11/11, everybody. I'm going to give you this sign. This one means division. This one is together. Unique, but connected and always together. So there's our 11/11. Love you. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.